Now, the thing that I wanted you to reflect on, where we are coming to the end of today's show, is all about role modeling. Now, I'm going to be just naming now the person that I feel at the moment is such a positive role model, not just to us here in the UK, but actually worldwide. And that's a man called now Colonel Tom Moore. Now, he is what I would say the most inspirational role model. Now, there are lots of role models of different types, and often it is the most unlikely role models that make the most impact on us. Now, certainly, Colonel Tom Moore has made a massive impact on lots of people, and as a result of that, has raised millions and millions of pounds for NHS charities. So hats off to you and well done, Captain Tom Moore. We absolutely salute you. But role modelling doesn't have to be some big, grand gesture. And I know from reading Colonel Moore's story that it didn't start off for him being a huge gesture. He just wanted to make a small gesture. Now, we can be role models in our everyday life. Think about us right now, families in lockdown, the way that we as adults are interpreting and going through lockdown will be modeling to our young people for years to come, might even make an impact on their lives completely. The people around us that we interact with are modelling to us as well. And even when we think about the ways that we listen, we're modelling also. Now, as you know, I'm a family coach, so I'm going to relate this back to our families. Not only am I so pleased and impressed that I can now cite someone like Colonel Tom Moore to my own sons, of someone who is an inspirational role model, someone to aspire to, someone to look up to in his humility and the way that he conducts himself. But also when we think about when we interact with our families all of the time, we can often complain that our children don't listen to us. But how often do we say, yes, yes, I'm listening, while we're scrolling through our phone? Or if we're working at home whilst we're typing an email, we're not actually giving that eye-to-eye contact. And so we're not modelling good listening skills. So role models come in lots of shapes and sizes. Make sure the people that are role modeling to you and to your family are positive, maybe that follow the same sort of value set that you have. Think about the way that you are responding to the world right now and to our situation. Are you modeling a way of building resilience, or are you modeling fear? It's really interesting when we reflect back, because we often tell our children to do one thing and we're doing something completely different. So just something to reflect on: how we're listening to each other, how are we interacting, and are we holding up the world's best positive role models for our families and for ourselves to aspire to be?